What's going on, guys? King Shrats here, back into the video on the channel, and today you can see the boxes. We just got a Panda Express. I've only had Panda Express a couple of times. Usually it was in the mall food court, but they've built a lot more brick and mortar places recently, and this was highly requested for a long time, but there were none in the area. As soon as this place opened, it's been open for like less than a week. I saw it, I went in, and I got myself 5 different items from the Panda Express menu, actually 6 and 7 if you count the appetizers in the front. So we're gonna try these today and see what's what. It's been a long time since I've had Panda Express, so I don't really remember. But that is what's on the agenda today. Drop a thumbs up if you wanna see more of this. You guys already know I put a video out every day. I try to hit as many requests as I can. Panda Express was a heavily requested one, so I went out of the way. I got a family meal. It costs like $40 to get like, I think it's 3 entrees and 2 sides, large, and then I ordered 2 extra, so it came out to like $60. I don't care about the price. I just hope it's good. So let's start off with, I got labels on these too, huh? Let's start off with what everybody thinks is their most popular item. This is according to them too, but it is their orange chicken. That's the orange chicken. I don't know what to say about the orange chicken other than the fact that I don't remember it. I never really was a Panda Express guy, but let's see. Obviously, I'm gonna put some sides with this, but I just want to try this like right away. What do they do different? I don't know if that's supposed to be on purpose, but mine has a slight char on it. Whoever did that, if you mess this up, mess it up every time. Because that is good. That's actually good. I didn't expect that. I don't remember it tasting like that. I already know somebody will be in the comments, hey, yeah, they messed it up. I don't care. I hope they do it again. Mess it up every time, please. Also got the chow mein and the fried rice. This is the chow mein. That was the stupidest open I've ever seen. Let me get in here real quick. I'm trying to get in here. Let's see. Okay, I got a bowl here, because this looks incredibly not good. But let's see. Let me just get a little into this bowl. I know chow mein is different than lo mein. It's not supposed to be necessarily the same. But this just looks like it. We're gonna find out real quick. Let's get a little orange chicken there and see if we can carry this a little bit. I might be saying here what everybody says when they watch half of the food videos I do. And what is that, you ask? I'll tell you in a second. Chow mein. Dry. Oh, Lord, that's dry. I've had chow mein before, but that is like Popeye's biscuit level dry. The orange chicken, though. For a place that just opened, they did this right. The outside's nice and crispy, inside's still tender, and it's not drowning in orange sauce. But this chow mein you might want to have to save for later. The orange chicken, it's fantastic. Let me mix it with the chow. This you got to put some kind of sauce in, and it'll work. The noodles are fresh. There's no sauce in this whatsoever. It's okay when you eat it with the chicken. I'll give them credit though. These noodles are fresh. I'll tell you what. This is a lot better than I remember it. Orange chicken itself, 8.5. I like it a lot. The chow mein, solid 4. But it's still good if you put it with sauces, but if you eat it alone, matter of fact. Crab rangoons. They give me no sweet and sour sauce either. Let's try it first without. You know the sweet and sour sauce kind of carries this. This is a lot better than I remember it. For real. Let's try duck sauce. Why not? Move. It don't hit like sweet and sour. I'll just have to extrapolate it. The crab rangoons again. Decent amount of filling. And they're not uniform. They don't taste frozen. And the filling is surprisingly got some depth to it. This is a lot better than I remember it. This is good. Like, really. I didn't have high expectations. This is better than a lot of Chinese food places I've eaten at. Not all of them. But a lot of them. Do a spring roll. Get 2 to an order. These look nice and crunchy. I don't even know why I grabbed this. That caught me off guard. The outside's nice. Nice and crunchy. Filling's a little bland and a little mushy. Nonetheless, it's still decent if you're putting it on a scale of like a fast casual place. The crab rangoons are exceptional. So on the same scale, the crab rangoons are way better. Some of the better crab rangoons, I said crab rangoon 40 times, that you'll get. I've had them at places like P.F. Chang's and those are better. For real. Not quite a 9, not quite an 8.5, so we'll say an 8.7. These, again, the outside's nice and crispy, but the inside, a little bit bland. You put some sauce on it, of course, it'll carry it. But if you're eating those alone, probably about a solid 5.5. I wouldn't get those again. I would stick to the crab rangoons. Also got the black pepper chicken. Why did I show you the top of the lid? I don't know. That didn't look half bad. Let's do a little bit first without, and then we'll put it in this chow mein. But let's see. Lots of big pieces of onions and celery in here. Celery. Orange chicken's way better. This isn't half bad. It does come across as very salty. I know people are going to say, oh yeah, but you know, Chinese food's supposed to be salty. Imagine normal Chinese food and then salty Chinese food. You get what I'm saying? You gotta use some context. But anyway, I'm just getting in front of the comments. Let's try with the... See, now that works. These celery pieces are huge. By the way, but if you mix this up, I actually don't mind the celery. I don't really care for celery, but the texture and the crunch on it is nice. The black pepper chicken has a lot of black pepper on it, which is really, really good. Sometimes you get black pepper chicken from places, and the peppercorns aren't big enough, so you can't really get the peppery taste you're looking for. These have larger peppercorns, so the pepper taste shines through, which I really like. And you can see it on there. Yum. When you mix this with the chow mein, which is how I would do it anyway, it's really good together. Like black pepper chicken chow mein would be like an 8.5 dish. No one's going to eat that alone, but I'm still going to rate it alone. Alone, it's about a 7. Mix it with the chow mein, together they team up like the Avengers, and it gives you about a solid 8. I still would 100% pick the orange chicken. Most people do. A lot of people like their beef and broccoli. I didn't get it. No, we didn't get that. Because I'm the guy who always has to be different. So I got the honey walnut shrimp. And that is what it looks like. I didn't put no tails on this, did they? Big pieces of walnut, too. Not quite, but it's good. Let me get one more. go together. Move, man. There we go. I know this looks a hot mess, but I don't want to dump all of it out. I always feel like, maybe it's just me, do y'all think Chinese food tastes better in containers like these? I don't like taking them out. I love eating them inside the container. But let me get a walnut. Get a walnut. There are giant walnuts in here, which is good. You know, honey walnut chicken would not. If I could get the damn thing. There we go. First time I was biting just the shrimp. There are large pieces of candied walnuts in there that have a really nice honey taste to it that offsets that saltiness that you get with the actual shrimp because it's obviously battered and fried. Not really nice. The walnuts themselves, I would get a bag of those. Now we're talking. If I go back, y'all think I'm funny, which I'm not, I don't care. I'm gonna ask them, can I get a honey walnut shrimp with extra walnuts? Because when you combine that, and you add that, ooh, the walnuts are the best part. It's crazy. Mix this with the black pepper. Make sure you get walnut in every bite. No, she's gonna think I'm crazy. But those are better than the orange chicken. That's a 9. Nice and crispy, kind of sweet, with a little bit of that walnut, like the earth. Oh. Feel like that way, right here. You see the walnuts in there? Can y'all get in there? No, not really. Let me see if I can grab you a winner. Y'all see that? You gotta get it like that. Fantastic. I'm digging some of this fried rice. People love their fried rice. I used to always get their white rice, believe it or not. But let's try a little bit first. Where's my spoon, bro? This is not gonna work, man. You know I'm 10 seconds away from getting up and getting my golden shovel. I'll get my golden shovel. Alright, let's try that again. That is incredibly bland. I think I understand their thought process with this though. And I don't mind it. Their fried rice alone is mid. Like, woo. But I'm not even mad at that. That's why you do it. And I completely understand that. Because when you combine their sides with their entrees, it would be overkill if the fried rice was whatever. That's why I usually get white rice. But there's not a lot going on in the fried rice, if I'm being real. It doesn't really taste like anything, it just tastes like rice. You can see the bits and pieces of egg, and of course the mixed veggies, so the peas and the carrots. But I ain't gonna move you. But I like to eat it with my sauces from this. A lot of people drown their stuff in soy sauce, and I don't necessarily do that. That's on you, that's your opinion. I don't really, I can't fault you for what it is, but I personally feel like when you drown things in soy sauce, it overpowers the taste of whatever you're trying to eat. If you're gonna do that, again, my opinion, I think you should use white rice, which is what I would do if I was adding a lot of different stuff to it. The fried rice alone, though, it kind of sucks. I'll give it a 2 out of 10. All in all, I think Panda Express is pretty good. Is it better than a good mom and pop Chinese place? Absolutely not. But if you're not at a place that you can get access to that, and you actually have access to a Panda Express, I would definitely eat it. I think some of their entrees are really good. I've never really liked their sides. I still don't. But I do love their onions. And I always did. Like, memory jogged it or something. Can't believe I'm giving a sweet and sour though. Anyway, do I think Panda Express is worth the buy? I do. There's a lot of variables that go into that though. You're in a mall, you go to a food court, dub. If it's close by and you're hungry, dub. If you live an hour away, no. This is a, okay, well, I'm by Panda Express. I would eat it. Personally. I know there's people out there who love it, and I do think it's good, but where I live, there are way too many really good Chinese food places that serve this better for less. You know? And that's really where it comes in. I think an entree there is like $10 to $12 depending on what you get. If you get like one entree on one side, it's $10, then it goes up to like $17 depending. Where you could order something similar to a Chinese food place and probably spend the same amount of money and get a lot more food. That tastes better. So, but again, if you don't have access to that, I would not be mad if somebody put me in Panda Express that you gotta eat here. I do like it. And I remember it being, whereas now, it's okay, it's good. Before I would have given Panda Express like a 4. Now I'd probably give it like a 6.5. Not quite a 7, it's not like, oh, but there's definitely stuff to eat on this menu. And since we have one so close by, if you did enjoy this, I'll go back and try the rest of the sides. Right now it's relatively new, and it's packed. So, I ordered on the app, and I just went in and picked my food up. I clearly like the walnut shrimp. I also really like this orange chicken. I'm also going to need to sit in a sauna after this because I just took in 572 billion milligrams of sodium. But I also did run like 5 miles today. So I did sweat a lot. I do know, and I'm really, really grateful that there's newer people here every single day who might be wondering things like this, and I always try to touch on it every now and then. So I'm going to touch on it again briefly. Respectfully, if you're concerned about my health, don't be. There are a lot of things that goes into what I do that I'm very, very disciplined about. One, you see all this food here, I rarely, if ever, get close to finishing it. There is still a full thing of this. There's still a full thing of this. There's still 3/4 of this. I did have all the walnut shrimp. And there's about half of the orange chicken. Once this is gone, I'm done. I don't eat off camera anything remotely resembling this. I eat a low calorie type of diet with nothing but lean protein and vegetables. That is literally all I eat. No joke. Every day. You're not going to see me eating, cookies and all this kind of stuff. I include that in my day on certain days, but I make sure I don't finish all of that either. I'm extremely active. I work out 6 to 7 days a week. 6 days of weightlifting, 7 days if you count cardiovascular exercise. I average usually about 15,000 steps a day, not including cardio. And I'm on top of all that kind of stuff. I take a lot of different vitamins to make sure that I get my minerals and nutrients, but I do try to get them through food off camera. I also get routine blood labs. I usually, for a while, for the last 2 years, was getting them every 3 months. Now it's every 6 months. But I make sure I monitor those things. My body fat, if you haven't seen me, I don't have a lot of body fat. I make sure that I'm always active. And for people who were here long enough can tell you, if you go back to my videos 2 years ago, I was actually 30 pounds heavier. I'm actually lighter than I ever have been. Ever. I haven't weighed, right now I weigh about 198. I weighed myself this morning, I was 198.7. I used to be, about 5 years ago, about 270 pounds. In 2020, when nobody could move or go outside or anything, I got up to about 235 again. When it ended, back down to 200, and right now I'm 197. I have not weighed 197 pounds since my sophomore year of high school. Not exaggerating. Maybe even freshman year, because when I weighed in as a sophomore playing football, I was 210 pounds. Freshman year, I was about 180, so somewhere in there I ballooned. So, I just want people to know, I know people see other creators or other people maybe having health issues and things like that. I have this under control. I'm very disciplined, and a lot more disciplined than you think. You can catch me in a lot of videos saying things like, okay, stop eating, done, have to stop. And I make sure that I do that. This is not my diet. This is content. So I do try it, and if I like it, I do eat it. But I don't overeat it, and I'm not going to finish all this. I take this food, I make phone calls, I got Chinese food. Yo, do you want Panda Express? Oh, yeah. Done. I've done that a couple of times on camera, but I want people on blast. But I don't throw the food out. I don't put it in my fridge. I give it away. I know there's a lot of questions like that, and I do answer it a lot, but I always try to touch on it again because I know people are curious, and I know you might not have seen those videos. You might have gotten here after I made the last one. So I don't find it offensive. I'm just doing it to inform you. And I try to do that every month or so in one of my videos. If you do have questions, I do live stream on Twitch. I also live stream on TikTok. So you can ask me the questions live. This way, I don't have to sit here and try to find the question and things like that. And I don't have to address it in a video where I have to, it's a lot easier. That's why I live stream. I stream a lot. You can go on Twitch or TikTok. I stream on both. But if I don't see you there, I will see you in the next video. This has been so awesome, guys. It's a dream. But I love y'all. We'll be back tomorrow. More content. The hand signs, they made it to YouTube.